What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Green Bay Drilburs, and today we are actually taking part in the low-tier Season 1 finals. Zero couldn't make it, so I am taking his place even though he narrowly beat us in the, semifinals or whatever. So they said we could play. Dries didn't want to just take a forfeit win, so I guess I'm put in here. It's definitely going to be a really tough matchup, but Dries also thinks it's a tough matchup, so we'll see. I'm not doing a showdown team builder, I'll just do it on here really quick. And as you can see, I have my team up here. I also have Dries' team down at the bottom. I have the 6 that he's bringing, probably. The 6 that I think he's going to bring at like the bottom, and then smaller, I have the other 4 that he could bring. And then my team is up there on the right, but it's also obviously in the middle on the screen right now, so I can show you my set. Let's just go over both of our teams. I'm gonna start out with Dries. So he's got the Samurott. Samurott's a tier captain. It's come to every single game. He wants it to get kill leader. So Samurott's 100% coming. Hoopa is insane. Choice Specs destroys my team. Appleton, another tier captain, which can be really, really annoying for me to break. They got Vikavolt, so if they set up the webs, then I'm in a really, really tough spot. Braviary is really nice to set up with like bulk ups. It could also run the Scarf and just rip holes through my team. And Gligar is a really good wall. It's really good into Raboot. And then the 4 that I don't think he's gonna bring, I don't think Alolan Dugtrio makes the cut. I mean, it's pretty nice to have a 110 speed tier. It actually outspeeds everything except for Electrode on my team. But I've been known to run like Scarf Swanna, Scarf Raboot, and I just don't think it matches up like super duper well into my team. I mean, the team that I brought today, it's insane into, but against my whole team, I don't think it's the best. So, I mean, I hope that thing doesn't come. I don't think it will, because I think the other 6 are a little bit better than me, but we'll see. He's also got the Seviper that can do like coil, rest, shed skin stuff, but I think that I have pretty good answers for that. They have the Stantler, which could be annoying, like running Eviolite, can run Intimidate. Don't really need a Sap Sipper against my team, but it's pretty annoying. And then Chimchar, it shouldn't come. I don't think there's any real reason to bring Chimchar, and I can handle it pretty well anyways. And then my team, I'm just going to talk about the 6 that I'm bringing today. So we're going to start off with our Qwilfish. Qwilfish, we're going to rock like max HP, 124 defense, and 136 speed on a Jolly Nature. Just going to make sure we outspeed the Samurott. Will outspeed like Braviary if they're not fully invested, and we'll outspeed like the Hoopa, so we can like get either our spikes up. If we don't have our Custap Berry, then we can Destiny Bond and try to take them down, and also get fast flip turns out, which is really nice. But the Custap Berry is really there if we live on pretty low health, which we should live. Like, I think we live a Terra Ground from Samurott, and I think we also live a Brave Bird from Braviary and put us into range. Then we can just Custap Destiny Bond, or we could just Custap and like set up another layer of spikes if it'll be really good against their team. Second up, we got Swanna. The Charty Berry is to make sure I don't die to Gligar or the Alolan Dugtrio. Gligar has no way to hit me besides like a Stone Edge, and we eat those with this set. And then this thing absolutely like kind of bodies their team. They don't really have good switch-ins, if I predict right. So I'm just running mostly max speed to outspeed everything on their team, except for that Dougie, and then some max special attack, and then some HP and defense. Next we got Raboot. Raboot's going to be key to this game. I could definitely lead it if I don't see Vikavolt, then I lead Raboot. Honestly, I could just lead Raboot anyways. He cannot like Terra Ground on Samurott and kill me since I have Air Balloon, nor like Dugtrio get me. So the Air Balloon is really nice. I can one-shot a like offensive Vikavolt, and if they're not offensive, then it's like really unfortunate. If they have 252 HP, then it's like a roll in their favor for me to not kill. So, I mean, it is what it is, but we could easily lead this thing. We could also lead Electrode. It does good work into their team. I really needed a like some fighting type moves because the Appleton can tear it into steel, and then it's a huge issue for me. And then next up, it's Morgrem. This thing is really just here to check the Hoopa. I can take Specs hits from Hoopa. They can't press any Psychic type moves. The Ghost type moves I eat up as well. I can Thunder Wave stuff. I can Light Screen if I need to. I can Parting Shot to lower stats. and I can just foul play. It does a decent amount of damage. It'll one-shot a Hoopa no matter what, and it'll do really good damage into the other stuff on their team. Now we got Electrode, rocking Terra Ice on this guy, almost max speed to make sure we hit everything on their team. And we have max special attack and some HP investment on heavy duty boots, so if they do end up getting up webs or rocks, it's not really going to bother us. We're running Taunt, so we can make sure that the Vikavolt doesn't set up sticky webs if we do decide to lead that thing. And then we have the Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and Terra Blast. Terra Blast is great into their team. They don't really have things that want to eat it, especially if the Swampert is Terra Ground, which I think it should be. And I do think that they'll bring Terra on, it's not Swampert, on the Samurott. He's not going to like that I just disrespected him. Sorry, my bad, I'm sick, if you guys cannot tell. But this Mon, it could be really, really good into their team, especially into the team that they have down there right now. It absolutely destroys everything. And then our last Pokemon is the Berserker. I thought we just needed something to be able to hit heavy. Choice banded with max attack, a decent amount of speed. Honestly, don't really remember what that's gonna hit. I mean, like a 0 speed Samurott, it's gonna outspeed a non-timid Vikavolt. I think that's what it's there for. And then also, if they decide to run like a defensive Hoopa set, then it'll outspeed that as well. But Knockoff absolutely bodies their entire team. Iron Head is really good to them as well, and I can get momentum with U-turn. If the Appleton decides to tear Steel, then I can nuke it with close combat. So that's pretty much the reason for bringing all those guys. We're about to have the battle in literally just a couple minutes, so I'll see you guys right over there. Alright, we're getting connected to Dries. Let's see what he's got. He has everything I expected. No, he doesn't. He did not bring the Appleton. Okay. Let's get rid of that Appleton and bring over the Doug Trio, which is definitely scary. Yeah, I mean, it matches up so well into my team. Now that he's brought that, I think that I have to lead with the Raboot. I think that's my best lead, because it can counter both the the Vikavolt and the Doug Trio, since they cannot use Earthquake. See, Raboot versus Doug Trio, Alola. Stone Edge, the Stone Edge is gonna kill me though. You know, maybe I don't, but it's really good into the Vikavolt. How much would Electrode do? If I Terra Ice, Terra Blast, it's gonna do a lot. They can kill me with Iron Head though. I'm just gonna go for this. Worst case, I just switch out. Now I've got the Morgrem that can probably take a hit. Yeah, Morgrem can definitely take a hit, and Foul Play will destroy them. So I hope that they lead with Vikavolt here. They might just be like Focus Sash though, and I don't have a way to get rid of those webs. So good luck, have fun to Dries. They lead Belgium, that's gonna be Dougie. Alright. So I lead this thing. You're gonna see that I'm an air balloon variant. So this could go really badly on turn 1. Obviously, Flare Blitz is so strong into their team. Yeah, I mean, if I go out to like Quillfish, Earthquake can't even kill me. I really just don't want to lose this thing to like a rock move. You know, I feel like it's worth it. They can also just miss, and it's a roll. So I feel like, and they could also just go for Stealth Rocks. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz them. They're gonna withdraw. Oh yeah, awesome. We're gonna go to, what is this, the Gligar? Yes. Let's see how much this does. I'm expecting about a quarter. That is definitely like specially defensive. Alright. Yeah, they're special defense Gligar. Yeah. Definitely specially defensive. or just not defensive at all. Sorry, my game's a little laggy. I think that I can freely switch out to my bird, but I'm just gonna get chip with U-turn. Everything with the bug type. Definitely cannot hurt. Oh, they have a rocky helmet. I didn't even notice that on the first time, so I shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. The chip is really nice anyways. Let's go out to this thing. They could click Stone Edge. They could also just like Toxic or set up layer spikes. The U-turn. It's fine by me. U-turn my Swanna. And they're decently low, maybe at about 60, a little bit above 60. Let's see, I could definitely see the Bike Vault coming in. If it does, I could hit it, or I could like switch out. I don't know what my best option would be. How much does Berserker take? I mean, I almost just straight up died to a Thunderbolt. Let's send out Stalker. It is going to be the Vika Bolt. I feel like Webs is so good for them that it might just be worth me Hurricaning. Also, if they set up like an Agility, then I'm in a bad spot. And this thing, I mean, it's good into their team. It's good to stop the Gligar, but I have answers. I'm just gonna click Hurricane. They also might just overpredict. Ah, we missed the Hurricane. That's super unfortunate. They Volt Switch. That sucks. I mean, big, like 50% on that thing would have went a long, long way. Wonder what they go into here. Yeah, I mean, that's really, really bad. Maybe they go out to the Swampert. Ah, damn. Okay, I'm gonna take my Swanna off. Let's see what they end up going out to, though. And that's so unfortunate. I didn't really have a Volt Switch in, though. I don't think that there's something like Scarf. Let me check. I mean, I guess they could be. Okay, they go out to this. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna live with my Quillfish against this Doug Trio. Unless they're choiced. If they're like choice banned, then I obviously am not living. I could just go into this guy and like Parting Shot out. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. For all that they know, I could be like a Reflect set. I'm just gonna Parting Shot. I don't want to risk like if they're choice banded with Iron Head, it's gonna do a lot to me. I'm just gonna get them to -1. And I think that I would be free to go into Quillfish. Yeah. Toxic Spikes are also not really good into them. I think Spikes are much better. You just get a Parting Shot off. No Clear Amulet or anything. And I think I just go into... I could also go into my Bunny. But I think it's just better to go into my Quillfish. They most likely just Iron Head or set up their rocks. Never mind, it's 2 now. They do Earthquake. That looks like it's either Jolly or Adamant, no ban. Yeah, no matter what, they cannot kill me on this turn. Is it worth my spikes or just flip turning? I think flip turn is much better. Gets me momentum at least. And honestly, Raboot Flare Blitz looks really good. They don't have switch in. The only thing that they could switch into would be the Samurott. Sorry, no disrespect. They just Earthquake again. and I live that. I am in my Custat Berry range now, and this has a chance to kill. It's not. Are they sash? I don't see a sash. But this is where I go into Electrode, and I just click Terra Blast. I mean, if they're... What, Choice Scarf? Their Choice Scarf versus my Electrode on Earthquake. I mean, I'm going to Terra into an Ice type anyways. It's not really going to do anything. So I'm just going to Terra and Terra Blast. I mean, I didn't have to Terra, but I do think it is better. I'm heavy duty boots anyways. So it's not like the Ice type is going to hurt in that way. And getting this Doug Trio out of the way is really important. They're going to preserve it at like 1%. And what's going to take this? The Vikavolt. Vikavolt does not take to it very well. And even like a modest set does not kill me in one. Unless they're like Thunder. So this should do about 40%. Unless they're like super HP invested. Let's see. They might be defensive. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it could have done like anywhere from... If they're max HP, I mean, I'm still 3KOing them. They can't Oko me. I'm just gonna go for another Terra Blast. I'm also soundproof, so they can't click Bug Buzz. Their best click is Thunderbolt. It looks like another one's gonna kill. They do set up the webs, okay. Which is fine. I'm definitely fine with that. Because I'm rocking the boots. I could have taunted them there, but that's alright. Just gonna Terra Blast again. This should kill. I don't think they're gonna be more than like 252 HP. Boom. There we go. Get rid of that thing. That's a massive threat. That does so much damage to my team. Oops, I turned them all off. Let's see. Alright, there goes the Vikavolt. The Doug Trio's at 1 HP. If they bring in Samurott here, then I'd be actually really scared. They could definitely run like Sacred Sword to take me out. And if they go anything else, I'm in a really good spot. I will outspeed a Scarf Tupa, I'm pretty sure, with this set. Yeah, I do. And they send out the Samurott. So I feel like they're probably just going to Terra. And I don't know. I feel like the end game here... It has to just be to win with Electrode. I'm -1 on all my mons on speed. So it's not like I'm really doing anything with the Raboot, except for I guess I could click Sucker Punch. So I guess I'm gonna go out into my Morgram here against this Samurott. Let's see what kind of set they are. Are they gonna Terra Ground? They do Terra. Okay, what into? They are Terra Fairy, okay. That's fine. But if they Terra Blast, okay, they just Surf. Surf does about 50% to my Morgram, which is crazy. That's gotta be a choice specs. Surf with, let's see, 252 and Modest. Yeah, they're Modest choice specs Surf. So I could Foul Play if I wanted to, but it's not going to do too much damage. I could T-Wave, but if they go out into two of their mons, it's like really, really bad. But that's alright. We T-Wave. They do withdraw. What did they go out to? They go command. Is this the Braviary? This is. Alright, that's great. They're defiant for sure. Paralyzed now. And then Bravebird like destroys me. Absolutely. How much does Superpower do to my cat? Superpower has a chance to kill. If I'm at -1, but they're paralyzed, they're still gonna outspeed me. I think I still go into this thing. Superpower is definitely their play if they have it, because it even does 1,000,000% to my aura. But if not, then I'm in a good spot with this. Get caught in the web. And they just U-turn. That's fair. I'm not sure if they want to go out into the Dougie because I could have the fake out. But let's see. Maybe Samurott here is insane into me though. Yeah, Surf kills me. It absolutely destroys me. But they don't know if I'm Assault Vest or not, which is nice at least. They're Terra Fairy, so like my Iron Head will blow them out. The nice thing is that Electrode looks insane in its endgame. Only thing there that can stop me is Hoopa. I also have my Destiny Bond. Okay, they do end up going to this. I think it's in my best interest to go into my Raboot. And if they click Earthquake, then I'm in a good spot. If they click Stone Edge, then it's fine. Maybe they would get a miss, and we would be like similar spots. Okay, they Earthquake. Okay, I'm gonna Sucker Punch here. Could be a bad play, but I'm gonna Sucker. I'm really hoping that they don't switch out, that they just like stay in it and try to hit me, sack it off. Wow, they do set up the rocks in my face. That's absolutely insane. It's a great play. I want to make sure. I think Quillfish dies to those. Oh no, Quillfish actually lives, which is awesome. I'm just gonna click Sucker one more time. They do withdraw. Man, if I had just clicked Flare Blitz, then I would have been in an awesome spot. But they're outplaying me. The thing is, I don't really need this. But you can't touch me very well anyways. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz. I mean, this is huge damage. Bang, yeah, one more will definitely kill. They can't Roost. They can't Earthquake. They do just U-turn and pop it. I'm also pretty sure that I'm not -1 because the air balloon I was floating. So they don't really have a good switch. We got into Susan. Samurott. This Terrid. Yeah, I think I just Flare Blitz this thing. They're Vacuum Wave. That's great, Brett. That's crazy. I didn't even know that thing got Vacuum Wave. Okay. So they're... I mean, Choice Specs Vacuum Wave. Yeah, I mean, that thing's gonna be a huge issue. Let me take Raboot off. There we go. Let's see. Into my Berserker, how much does this Choice Specs Vacuum Wave do? It never kills. So I go this thing. I could get a free knockoff, but I think U-turn is just a little bit better. U-turn does actually really good chunk into this thing as well. And I think that they have to keep this thing alive. Yep, they do withdraw. Let's see what they go out to. They go out to the Gligar. So it's going to hit me with the Rocky Helmet chip. I do not kill them. I get to switch out. And I get to... Do I reveal? Yeah. I go into this thing. I reveal that I'm Boots. I just Terra Blast and get a kill. They should sack this thing. Yeah, maybe I should have taunted the Bike Bolt. Oh well. I'm really scared of the Hoopa at this point, because I can't do too much damage with Electro to it because it's special defense. It's just insane. I'm hoping that I'll be able to take something out with my Destiny Bond. Maybe Destiny Bond onto the Samurott. Let's see what they end up sacking off here. Unless they want to just go straight up Hoopa. Nope, they just sack it. Alright. So you pick up that kill. No more Gligar. I mean, it did its job. It did plenty. That's annoying. We have Doug Trio, but... I mean... Yeah, I mean, if they go Doug Trio right now and they're Scarfed, then Scarfed Ironhead does wonders to my team. No, but they do go out into the Samurott. Okay. Vacuum Wave does not ever kill me, which is really nice. I mean, it would do a lot of damage. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong Pokemon. It still never kills me. I think my play is to Volt Switch out. They don't even go for it. I do a good chunk. I think it might be time to sack off the Berserker. Yeah, I have to. And if I was just like a fake out set with like Assault Vest, then I would be in a better spot. They just go for the Surf here, I'm assuming. They do. And that's going to take out my cat. It's a crit. Doesn't matter. And now, I mean, I could go back out into the ball and Volt Switch again, sack off my Morgrem, and go out to the ball and Volt Switch and get the kill. And then Destiny Bond the Hoopa. I could also set up spikes to get rid of Doug Trio. You know what? I'm gonna go out to my Morgrem here. And Morgrem, they can kill me from here. But if I Thunder Wave them, and I'm in a good spot. And if they switch out on my Foul Play, then I'm in a great spot. I could also just set up my light screen right now. Ah, man. I have to make this play right. And if I don't, I think I lose. I'm going to foul play. They do withdraw. I mean, going Hoopa here would be amazing for me. They go out to the Braviary. Kind of figured that they might do that. Foul play in the Braviary. Crits and does a million. That's awesome. They're paralyzed, but my Morgram is at -1. They've got to be defiant. It might just be my best. Well, okay. I feel like I kind of have to go out to Electrode, but I do eat a superpower. And I mean, best case scenario, they just get paralyzed. This is kind of my only play. Nice, fully parried. That's awesome. I just Terra Blast and I pick up a kill. Alright, there goes the Braviary. Let's see. Now, I mean, that's huge because if they got a big Brave Bird off, then they could probably kill with the Vacuum Wave. But this is my winning play. So, I mean, honestly, should I spike? I do go out to Sujin. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, by the way. And Volt is definitely my best choice here. If they Vacuum Wave, this is actually awesome for me, even though I don't think that they should. Nope, they just let me Volt. Oh, I switched out into the wrong Pokemon. That's gonna throw it for me. I mean, actually, it's not the worst thing in the world, to be completely honest. They do just surf and take me out. I mean, actually, it's not horrible. It depends on their Hoopa set, really. So I'm going to get a big hit off here. And I'm pretty sure I just T-Bolt. I mean, I could just Terra Blast Ice. Just in case they end up going Dougie. Yeah. Just got Terra Blast. They do Preserve. Alright. Yeah, they go out to Belgium. Goodbye. Man, this is a close game. Way too close for comfort. Man. This is coming down to the wire. I don't think that I win this, but it's possible. I'm thinking like Choice Specs Hoopa probably just destroys me here. They do go Hoopa. I Volt Switch out here. I do about 25%. I mean, that looks about right for just like a very offensive set. I get one last sack off. If I live this, then I'm actually in a great spot. I mean, not a great spot, but a winnable spot. They Shadow Ball. I think I should live this. Wow. That did insane damage. I mean, obviously specs. It must be modest specs. On a high roll, too. I mean, yeah. Gotta be modest specs. Can Electrode eat modest specs? No. So I have to get like a T-Bolt full para here. Unless they aren't. T-Bolt. Get para. Nope. Shadow Ball. That should take me out. And give Dries the dub. And yep, it does. I mean, I definitely did throw by sacking that Custad Berry. I did not mean to. I meant to sack the other guy. But in the end, I don't really think it mattered. I mean, I could have Destiny Bonded the Hoopa. So maybe it did end up mattering. Even, like, I could have flip turned. Preserved as a sack. No, I mean, I would have had to Destiny Bond. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that I accidentally switched into the wrong Pokemon. I think, like, when I switched and got the spots, before Morgrem was in, like, the very bottom, and then Quillfish was, like, the second to bottom, and I didn't even realize, and I just went as fast as I could, because I'm being stupid. But honestly, it definitely could not have mattered. Like, I don't know. I was really hoping to live that. They must be modest choice specs, because even if they're timid, versus my Electrode, I have a pretty decent roll to live. I mean, it's 80% chance to kill. But against my Morgrem, they had to have been, because I was at 90 something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if I was in my 90s, then they cannot kill with a modest spec Shadow Ball. And then I would have won the game because I would have set up light screen. I mean, even if I set up the light screen there and go Electrode, it's still 2 at KOing me. So I would have maybe just needed to go for like a full, go for like a T-Wave and get a full para, and then I would have won. I mean, but Dries played out of their mind. Their prep was great too. All props to them. They're the champion of GWA. They deserved it. And yeah, I'm very happy to have lost a very, very close game to them. But that's about it for this one. We will be having season 2, by the way. I don't know when it's going to start. Maybe in a couple weeks. We'll see. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.